Hey guys, so today I am making a video. I'm calling it, What If Vegeta Stayed on Earth During the Saiyan Saga? Here's how I think it would play out. Vegeta calls his Saiyan pod. Krillin, seeing this, would try to stop him, but he would not see the sword on the ground since Yajirobe cut off his tail. He would not see the sword that's right next to him. Krillin would not have the idea to grab the sword and try to kill him, and Goku trying to stop him, thus making the Frieza saga shortly after, since Vegeta coming to see Frieza would start the whole Saiyan saga. But since Krillin did not see the sword, his idea was to shoot a ki blast, and luckily, the ship blew up. Which, I don't know how durable those ships are, so I don't know if a random ki blast can blow it up or not. But in my story, I'm saying it is. But if the Saiyan pod's durability is a bit stronger and a ki blast wouldn't be able to destroy it, I might update this video. So then, anyways, Vegeta would be obviously very, very pissed at Krillin, but he would be too tired to even do anything. And that's when Vegeta fell unconscious, since he would be, but in the ship. And that's when they decide to put Vegeta into into purgatory, basically. Just like his own little cage cell, basically, until he was good, safe, and sound, and see if he was calmed down a bit to actually communicate with one another. But as that's happening, Krillin would have the genius idea to go to Namek to wish for the Dragon Balls, since, remember, Krillin was the guy who came up with the idea to go to Namek and wish on the Namekian Dragon Balls. Like bringing Piccolo, Yamcha, Tien, Chaozu. Was Chaozu even revived now that I think about it? He died, but I'm not so sure if he got revived or not. Because that would be dark. Tien would be so sad. Anyways. So, in the meantime, while the spaceship was being made by Dr. Briefs, Goku would be training a lot, since he got pretty beaten up by Vegeta, and he would also be stopping by Vegeta and possibly try and see if he can train with him. Since Vegeta does not like Goku, he would obviously try and find opportunities to kill him during the training, but he would fail, since Goku would have that little bit more of a Zenkai boost, making Goku's power level a little bit higher than Vegeta's normally. So then, wouldn't they? Yeah, no, they would both have a Zenkai boost, so they would be on par, basically. And after a little while, they would get used to Vegeta and treat Vegeta very nicely. And also Bulma. The best part of the story, basically. Essentially. Since Bulma and Vegeta can make Trunks. Fusion! Anyways. I'm literally just thinking this off the top of my head. This just randomly come to my head. Came to my head, my bad. I'm also going to go over every saga, since we went past the Saiyan saga. I'm gonna do the whole Frieza saga, and then after that Cell saga, then Majin Buu saga. So if you guys want to see more of this, I'll make more of this. Anyways, over the time Bulma and Vegeta would spend together, they would slowly get to know each other. A few months later, she would become pregnant with Trunks. And then, finally, they would all go to Namek. Both Goku, Krillin, Bulma, and Vegeta. The four of them would go to Namek, but Vegeta stayed back a bit, since he had to take special training. Ooh, wait, no, scratch that. Bulma, I forgot Gohan. Bulma, Gohan, and Krillin would be on a separate spaceship. Vegeta and Goku on the modded training ship, basically, are all going to Namek. All of them. But since Frieza had no idea what the Dragon Balls are, Namek would be completely safe since Vegeta would not have the opportunity to go there. But Frieza may get curious on what happened to him on Earth. So, while the Frieza soldiers and Frieza all go to Earth, Vegeta, Goku would be training in their training facility. Bulma, Gohan, and Krillin would have no, hard time fighting them, or fighting anyone basically, on Namek, since it would be completely safe. And while Goku and Vegeta were training, Goku had a telepathic way. I don't know what you would call it. I'm gonna call it telepathic waves with King Kai basically. If King Kai called him basically with his mind powers. I don't know what it's actually called now I think about it. I'm just gonna call it telepathic calling, if that's okay with you guys. So then King Kai would talk about Frieza's going to Earth, so be careful. You guys might want to take a U-turn back to Earth or something like that. Since Bulma, Gohan, and Krillin were going to Namek to get the Namekian Dragon Balls and wish for Piccolo and everyone else to be revived, Goku and Vegeta would decide to go back to Earth and train in the meantime. And by the time they get back to Earth, they get attacked by Frieza and his soldiers. Obviously, Vegeta and Goku, training with a lot of time, would probably have around the same power level in each way, since Goku and Vegeta were both basically on par with each other in terms of power. Goku has a power level of 90,000 when he arrives on Namek, and by the time I think Vegeta's 115,000, I think. No, he's 15,000 on Saiyan. Okay, so 150,000, I'm guessing. I don't know. Honestly, no clue. But since they train together, their power levels would be somewhere in between 150 and 100 basically. So they're both on par in terms of power. And since they've been working together, both on Earth and in the ship, they basically kind of stick together like glue basically. So they can work as team members since Vegeta can sort of trust him. They're basically they're basically like Goku and Vegeta at the end, almost the end of Z, when they defeat Majin Buu, they're almost kind of like buddy basically. But Vegeta doesn't somewhat trust him at times. And they're blasting through these guys. Every one of Frieza's soldiers, boom, gone. But by the time Frieza gets there, they starting to have some tough troubles trying to defeat him. And then, that's when Piccolo comes into play. Since by the time they get there, Bulma and Trunks, Gohan and Krillin wished for Piccolo to be revived. They wouldn't know to bring him to the Namek, so they would have just wished for him to be back. And then they would wish for probably Yamcha or Tien or Chaozu. Piccolo would be their first wish, to revive Piccolo. Their second wish would be to revive Yamcha or someone. And then their third wish would be to go back to Earth immediately. And then boom, immediately done with the Namek Dragon Balls. And since everyone else is back on Earth, everyone's on Earth, Bulma, Gohan, everyone, they all find out Goku and Vegeta are fighting a really strong foe, Frieza. And Goku and Vegeta are having a really difficult time trying to defeat him. And that's when Goku decides to use the Spirit Bomb. And you guys can probably tell where that's going, but it's like Piccolo. Piccolo tries to buy Goku time to stop Frieza and give Goku time basically to charge up the Spirit Bomb. So basically, Vegeta's that for Piccolo during that whole scene. The only difference being the he probably would not have enough time to even use the Spirit Bomb. And then that's when Vegeta fell down on the floor, defeated basically. But by the time Vegeta's been defeated, Goku launches the Spirit Bomb straight at Frieza. And then everybody celebrates, thinking Frieza's finally been defeated. And then that's when a random Ki Blast shot Piccolo right here in the... I don't know, that would puncture the lung, like right here basically. But Piccolo's not dead. And then that's when Frieza used his psychonesis to pick up Krillin, and then blow him up, which obviously pisses him the fuck off. And then he uses the newest technique he has, Super Saiyan. Vegeta is obviously pissed and surprised that Goku unlocked this form before he did. Vegeta is the prince of all Saiyans. He's an elite. How did he not unlock this before Kakarot, basically? And that is where Vegeta just fucking lost it and just started to yell at Goku. But Goku just looked straight into his soul, and Vegeta just stopped right there in his tracks. And then Goku told everyone to get out of there. And then Goku just starts beating the shit out of Frieza. And of course, Frieza would almost try to blow up the planet, but Goku, being how fast he is, he stops him. And then later on, in their fight, Goku would wait to see Frieza reach his full power, but of course, Vegeta beats him, giving enough time. But now, the Earth is saved. Everybody's okay. They revived Krillin with the Earth Dragon Balls, and now everybody is okay. Yay, happy ending. Until will be continued. Tomorrow, if everybody's okay with that. Tomorrow? Okay. I wish I could have, think of something more for this. But again, first time I'm doing this. Second time would be probably tomorrow. I'll update you. So, God, I'm burping a lot today. I'm sorry. So, without further ado, I shall see you all tomorrow.